time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Kate, he just continued showing he can run anywhere and anytime he wants, including to nearly a third MVP award. I love the fourth. Now it's just getting back to that elusive Super Bowl for the Ravens.
First down, here's Lamar. We'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 27. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, ball at the 36. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, second and 9. As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
This is completed downfield to Likely. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is Henry on second. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stout all set to send this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, won his second Comeback Player of the Year award last year with a career-best season. Now in year 6 here in the NFL, it's Joe Burrow.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming up the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games. He's not happy about it. And he will be focusing on rectifying those things here.
We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative. And the best way to do that is to start fast. And, well, once again, they're not.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Lamar off the play fake. Brought in right side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. On the move, hit it right. Caught by Flowers. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 46. Right back to Flowers they go. He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
They'll run it here. It's Taj Brooks. We heard he's forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
3rd down run with Brooks. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This a 48-yard look for him. Loop knocks it through. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Kadarius Toney now to return it. Dukes out a 1-stop. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Bengals, then running back Chase Brown, getting set to begin another drive here. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
On 1, ready?
It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Wide 80.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. And they're going to keep moving forward, Ron, down inside the opposing 30. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
12.
On the toss, right side. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Has it at the 7. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try it right with Brown. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals start to fight back with their first points of this game. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game.
Bengals 7.
Always set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And no one has been better than him at finding the end zone through the air all year. He's leading this league in passing touchdowns late in our season. First and 10 now from the 30. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45.
Hey, Alpha, sit on.
First down throw for Jackson. This one to Andrews outright. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. On the draw, this is Brooks. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know And you may come back too, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he's taken down at the 30. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. It's the Ravens. With it, first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Lamar throwing again. Hits him on the in route. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Jackson yet again. He's got it on the slant. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. Stout all set to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On first down, here's Burrow. Finds the in route complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Second and 8. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that cap secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
It's a gain of 22, and that gives them first and goal.
Here we go.
First and goal.
Running back sent in motion. To throw again, it's Burrow. Pass it down close. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
11 MP.
Brown
Hey, 11.
has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Final timeout taken by the Bengals.
Gain of 1 yard on the play.
Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's third and goal.
Let's get set. Say hi.
They send a man in motion.
Check.
On third and goal, here's Burrow. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a one-score game before halftime. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals cut to a field goal game.
17. Bengals 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Back to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing here just before halftime. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 50.
Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the 3rd quarter underway. Stout all set to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Out come the Bengals. It's their ball first, leaving the locker room. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Some pass brought in. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Looking to return from the 29. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Ravens and Zay Flowers ready for another look on offense. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Flying down the middle with Henry. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Burrow on 1st down. Finds Chase on the slant. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3. Hits his running back. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. This one is taken in by Tony. And He's going to be hit, set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. Second down now, 7 to go.
46-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Burrow. On target to his man, Tony. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Turn, side. 180. Right side.
Sticking in the air, and it's Burrow. Complete out to the right side. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
And the coverage is too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
Here we go. 180.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Connecting on the slant. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Working inside the red zone. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a third-quarter lead. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead.
Ravens 17.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. The drive begins with Henry. He breaks the tackle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. No slated downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on first. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, catches the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From the pistol, Henry. And that's good for a few. And it brings up third down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. He's running for it. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down.
Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens take a fourth-quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Stretched out, all set to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just serves it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive. Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Burrow from the gun. Completed to his running back. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
11, Thomas.
They'll run here. It's Zach Moss who gets it. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Smith in on the tackle. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
11.
And they got on 3rd down. It's Burrow. He's going deep. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Punt team on the field. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out about the 15-yard line. The Ravens trotting out their offense. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 22-yard line.
Another run for Henry. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and just 2 to go. He's back to throw. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, here comes Brooks. Did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Running it after the penalty. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense.